Live healthy. Live strong.
Amara, it's very much obvious that physiotherapy is not given that pride of place and sports management. And now that implies that there are a lot of things to be exposed to those managing various sports and let them know the importance, the role, because I know that athletes over time have suffered greatly because of falling short of a physiotherapy.
Yes. Now, talking about that, sports management, they do not understand that even one physiotherapist cannot cover your thing. And if eventually you want to use a physiotherapist, you'll be willing to compensate the person hugely. You cannot give the person a petty, okay, I got one offer and it was 100,000 a month. So a full month, you're going to offer me 100,000. Do you understand what 100,000 is? So if you are not bringing, for you to offer such money, that means you are undermining their profession. You don't see the much importance, or you don't understand what I just explained.
Especially for Nigerian currency that does not really have much value there.
Exactly. And you don't understand what 100,000 is or what they can do for the prevention. Imagine how much you spend when a patient, when an athlete gets an injury. Do you understand? Something that could be prevented. I feel like a lot of injuries could be prevented.
Definitely.
And if it could be prevented, it's more like penny wise pound foolish. You don't want to bring out enough money and pay the person. Do you understand? The person that is always checking. Now, there are dimensions that you don't check. Now, any part of the body you're using, for let's say football, I always like using footballers. Now, any part of the muscle, what they normally use is the hamstring, the quadriceps, the calves, and all these muscles. Now, the muscle you are using it is a repetitive sport, right? A repetitive exercise. Now, muscle that you are using like this, it's going to be tight. There will be muscle tightness. Now, it's meant to be like after 2 or 3 play. Do you understand? After playing 3 times, they calm down. They do relaxation, release the tightness of that muscle because it will be getting tighter. You are using that muscle. Do you understand? And assuming you have an injury and now you cannot move perfectly, if they eventually rehabilitate and a physiotherapist check the person, you will understand that there are compensatory mechanisms so there are a lot of things to this. It's not just this person had the injury, just massage the person because that's what they always think, just massage the person. No, there are muscle charts that we need to do. We need to test each muscle, know the muscle that is actually affected. And now, if it's this muscle, what will I do about it? Now, because the body have a natural way to do compensation. There is a natural compensation mechanism. Now, if each muscle has, we have agonists and antagonists. Each muscle have another muscle or group of muscle that will help it and function. Now you want to raise this leg. There are other muscles that will help. So if the chief muscle, we have chief muscle, the main thing that is meant to help that person move, there is an injury then the body will learn how to adapt and use compensatory mechanism. Other muscle will now take up.
Live healthy. Live strong.